Hello and welcome back to Tungsten Tales and Darts Daily. And today we're going to have a little bit of a chat about the current form and the injuries sustained by former world champion Michael Smith. The former world number one and world champion of 3 years ago came out during the World Masters and talked about the arthritis that he's been suffering over the last couple of years, really, which has been kept massively on the down low, not just away from the public and the media, but away from its fellow players as well. We spoke to Nathan Aspinall at the event. He's obviously had his injury troubles himself with his elbow, going through dartitis, and even though he's not fully come out the other side of that yet, he's managed to maintain some pretty good form. Michael Smith's form, on the other hand, has dropped pretty dramatically from where he was and the form he was in heading into the World Championships, which he won. The following year was a year where he didn't really perform to his highest and maybe didn't attend as many tournaments as he would have liked. But as of last year and certainly going into this year, the form of Michael Smith has not been that of the Michael Smith that we know and love. So we're just going to have a quick look at some of the results and talk about the statement that was released by Bully Boy prior to the Masters. We'll run through the results first of all from the first four Players Championship events. All started in Wigan last week when he drew Dimitri Vandenberg, admittedly not an easy draw in the opening round, losing 6-4 in that one. In the second event over in Wigan, he faced Kim Huybrechts, where he lost out 6-2 with just an 82 average. Ross Marland's been the destination this week for the Players' Championship events. He faced Stephen Burton yesterday. His best performance of the season so far, a 93 average, but another loss for 6-4 to Stephen Burton. He once again played today, playing through the injury. So much credit has to go to Michael Smith there. And was a 6-3 loser on the end of a performance from Andy Bartons. So they're the results of this year in the major events. Obviously, the World Championship opening round for him. The second round lost to Kevin Doots. It was an excellent game. He played some really good stuff in that one. And then lost out to Danny Noppert 3-1 in sets in the World Masters, 97 average there. So again, not really a huge amount more he could do. We just crossed towards the statement. Smith wrote, "This isn't a cry for help. This is just you all letting you all in on it. I've never given up or stopped from any pain." He sort of alluded to the arthritis that he's been suffering over the last couple of years or so. He says, "The last 6 weeks, I've had a grade 2 AC, shoulder injury, and seeking physio every 2-3 days to help that. But for 3 or 4 years, I've been fighting something else. I broke both my wrists when I was 19, and now it's catching up with me. And I'm suffering with arthritis in my right hand. This isn't sympathy or a cry for help, it's just letting you all in it. And I've never stopped or given up from any pain." So from the position that Michael Smith was in a number of years ago to where he's now, is a significant drop. Obviously, he's now outside the top 16, so he doesn't get the privileges of being in those positions for things like the World Match Play, things like the World Grand Prix. He's still inside the top 16 on the Pro Tour Order of Merit, so he will be in things like the European Tour currently, although the way the form's going, that might not be the case for too much longer. But we really hope that he can get this sorted. We know he's going through a significant amount of treatment and therapy to try and alleviate some of the pain from the arthritis. And there's no doubt in my mind that if he is able to get through those sessions and sort of relieve some of the pain, then Michael Smith is still an incredibly talented darts player, and there's a lot more titles around the corner for Michael Smith. So we pass on our best wishes to Michael, of course. We wish him the best of luck with everything he's going through and hope to see him back to his best in the near future. Thank you very much again for tuning in to Tungsten Tales. Really appreciate your support as always. and we'll see you very, very soon on another video here on Tungsten Tales.